Peace, family. I'm here today. Now, I want to start this series where I talk about different stories through 29 years. 29 years of reality speaks. I got a lot of stories to tell from Baltimore in Tubman City. Got a lot of stuff to say. This story I wanted to talk about was the day that I got fussed out, no, cursed out by the Honorable Dick Gregory, and I could call him honorable because it was many times I did lectures with Baba for over like 20 years that I did lectures with him. So sometimes when business wasn't going well or things wasn't going right, I would call Baba. I would bring him at least 2 or 3 times a year, and he saved my business so many times that I needed finances, and it's like, oh, let me pull the Baba card, let me pull Baba Dick Gregory card, and he would come whenever pretty much I wanted. If he could do it, if he wasn't busy, he was there. He was there, and he would come to different places, different schools, and pretty much where and whenever I want. I had a great relationship with Baba. But I will tell you this, he would oftentimes, put me in my place. But it's one particular time we decided to go on the road with Baba Dick Gregory. Okay. So we hook up with the brother in Philadelphia at the time, brother Hanif in Philly. And he said, okay, we're gonna get the Church of the Advocate. I've been there before, I think in the actual sanctuary. So he got the room, the I don't know what room you call this or whatever it was. We hadn't seen it. So I was just thinking it was like the church or whatever. And I don't know if he had seen it either, but uh my whole thing is not not to throw him under the bus because that's my man, brother Hanif. And we actually, so the day come, we do this event. This is our first time going on the road with Baba Dick Gregory. We go to the place, we get there, and this is a very interesting place. I mean, the ceilings were so high. They were sky high. The ceilings were high. We came with our own little audio system that we had, but our audio system could not do anything for the high ceiling. So the sound was kind of like losing because it was going up in the air, going up in the air. That was one thing. So in the midst of that problem, it was looked like a castle on the inside. It was a very interesting looking spot. It was an ugly spot. So uh here we go. Baba comes, he comes in. I'm walking in with him. And he looked at me from the start. He said, man, why you bring me in this ugly? I'm not gonna say what he said after that. This ugly and I said, oh, yeah, my apologies, Baba. He said, no, man, no, I hear what you're saying, man, but just a ugly and I'm like, yeah, okay. And so we go in the back. I mean, he is pissed. He pissed off. And I'm there with my troop that time, Survivors Nation, Reality Speaks. We was deep. So I think it was about 10 of us that went there, me and my whole crew. And he fussed at me the whole time. And so we went back and we took an intermission. So we went back, he went out there. He talked about how ugly the place was and different things. And then we went back for intermission and he fussed some more. I mean, he fussed me up, man. Don't you ever bring me to an ugly like this again. Don't you understand what I'm saying? And part of me wanted to be like, my ego wanted to be like, hold up, like who you talking to? But it was like, I couldn't, what I mean? This is an elder, you know what I'm saying? And I'm embarrassed. My crew looking at me like, damn, JB, damn, Chairman Jabari, it get better, bro. The thing is, and he fussed me out. I mean, he fussed me out. And that was an intermission. And then after it was over with, he fussed me out some more. And let me tell you something. Don't you bring me no place like this again. So I'm thinking like, man, this long relationship that we had, it's over, man. It's over. I was down. My crew was like, damn, JB, it get better, you know. And so, you know, I go home, next day I call his daughter. I call Sister Ayana, peace to Sister Ayana. And I call her. I said, sis, man, your father, he cursed me out last night. I don't even think he gonna do nothing with me no more. She said, ha ha. She laughed. She said, he cursed you out. She said, oh, well, welcome to the club. She said, shoot, well, look, Baba, he love you, know what I mean? Daddy love you, you know what I mean? So welcome to the family. He cursed you out, that mean he love you. I was like, yeah, really? I don't think so. So I went maybe a couple weeks later. And I called, he talked to him. He said, "Hey, babe, how you doing there? Hey, brother Jabari, how you feeling?" And I'm like, "Oh shoot, he really ain't mad." So what's up? What we doing? What we doing? Man. So anyway, that was that. What I'm saying? The day that I got cursed out by Baba Dick Gregory, but that wouldn't stop. Let me tell you one last story about Baba that we had. And because I got cursed out so bad, this next one that happened, I thought it was really gonna be on. So we did a lecture at Pastor Heber Brown Church at the time, Pleasant Hope Baptist Church. This was around the time the whole Freddie Gray thing was going on. There's a lot going on in the city. And we did lecture there with Baba Gregory. And man, we didn't hardly get it. Well, it was way less than what we normally would get out. A lot of stuff going on in the city. I did not have the money to pay him. And I did not know because I'm like, man, not only is he gonna cuss, he probably gonna put hands on a brother. So I was scared, what I'm saying? I was nervous, didn't know what to do, walking around, pacing back and forth. And his son was there, Christian, big up to brother Christian. And I went to Christian. I said, "Hey, bro, look, I ain't got the money. I don't have it." And so he said, "Bro, just sit down and talk to him, man. You know what I mean? Daddy love you. You know what I'm saying?" This is what they always say. Talk to him, man, and and I'll be in the room with you to kind of calm him out. So after the lecture's over with, we go into the room. And I said, "Baba, nobody really came out. I don't have the money." He looked at me. That's all right, babe. Come on, let's look. Set up a couple more, man. We do two more if we got to. Just set up a couple more, and we get it back from there. Ain't no problem, man. Just give me what you got there, and let's go. And whoo, I thought I was gonna get it there, but he didn't that on that day. And that's my story. Still got more stories with Baba Dick Gregory, but that's the day I got cursed out, and the day I thought that I was gonna get cursed out, that I got spared. So that's what it is, family. Stories from Reality Speaks. Ashe.